Yes, welcome guys. This is another video section, and in this video we are going to go straight on to the website development. Okay, now by now you know the terms website development, you know plugins, you know themes and everything. Now before we go into the website development, we need to do one serious thing. Okay, now we need to set our home page to home page. Okay, our home page, you go to pages. Okay, you go to home pages. If you see this now, let's go to this. If you go to home, so you go to home. When you click on this also, if there are other content, if there are, can you see that they are different? Okay, can you see the structure? So if you click on home, okay, so can you see this gap? Can you see this gap? It shows there are some missing content here. If I click on this, it will show another one. It will show, can you see they are different? So it means you have not linked this home page to the original home. So before you do that, before you design anything, come to the come to the settings. Okay, sorry, settings. You go to reading. Okay, settings, then reading. So that is where you set your home page to be home page. Then can you see your home page displays? Can you see it is displaying your latest post? Now we want it to display a static page. A static page. Our home page is what? Home. So you choose home. So once you choose home, click on save changes. That's all you need to do. Then, sorry, another thing you need to do is the Astra option. Okay, you go to I think no, we have installed the Astra appearance. You go to appearance, Astra options, please. The reason why I'm doing that, I don't want to complicate matters for you guys. Okay, and okay, let me see this. Okay, for now, let's skip this. Okay, I've activated what I need to activate here, so let's skip this for now. Let's keep this for now. Now, what we need to do is we go to our pages. Now, we want to start designing. Okay, we go to our pages. And this, can you see this home page has changed to what front page? If you go to here, if you refresh this now, once you refresh this, can you see when you click on home? Can you see? You click on this, it will still be the same thing. So can you see it's still the same thing. So now what we need to do is go to the page now. We want to start designing our website related to this website. Okay. Now what we need to do is go to home page, click on home. So once you click on home, okay, so click on home and you have disabled title. Okay, then disable. Okay, okay, now you click on edit with Elementor because you want to use Elementor. You click on edit with Elementor. So that is the page builder. Elementor is a page builder. It's a drag and drop page builder for WordPress. This is what we are going to be using throughout this training. Now, like I told you, it's very easy to use, flexible, and I'm sure by the time I go over all this, you, in fact, you so much enjoy it, and you will be longing for more. Okay, you'll be like very attractive and start, you want to design your website, all this stuff. So it's very, very easy for you guys. So now let's see. And this person might not use Elementor. I think this person is using Thrive Architect. So if you want to detect another way to detect what a site is using, just press Ctrl U. Ctrl U. Once you press Ctrl U, it will bring out the source file of this website. Okay, I want to check if I want to check the themes that these people is using or the plugins. Okay, I can just say Ctrl F. So plugin, just for plugin, I think these people is using, okay, they are different. They are using Thrive. Okay, they are using Thrive Architect. Okay, they are using Thrive Architect page builder for this website. Okay, so we are using Elementor. Let's see if we can achieve the same results. Okay, now there are some things that might be present in Elementor that won't be present in Thrive Architect, and there are things that are present in Thrive Architect that are not present in our Elementor. So let's get started. Now we go to this our page. This is our page. Okay, and the first thing we need to do is let me add this here. Now the first thing we need to do is, you can see this beautiful. Now yes, I told you one thing about the extension, Chrome extension. Okay, you can just go to the Chrome extension, go to Chrome Store. Okay, just type Google Chrome Store. Okay, Google Chrome Store, and download this extension. This is the extension, Rainbow Color Picker. Okay, so just click on this. You're going to be using this. Okay, so just click on let's see, so just search color picker, just say color picker. Okay, just click on enter, search. Now, okay, this is the plugin that you need to install, Rainbow Color Picker. This is the extension. So once you install the extension, you get it here. Okay, can you see? You get it here. So that is what you need to install. Now the first thing we need to do is, can you see this area? We call it the hero section. We call it the hero section in website. Hero section. Okay. Now what you need to do is go to this Elementor. So you click on this plus sign, add new section, and you click on this. Okay, this, this is a one column structure. Okay, so you click on this. So you click on one column structure. Now you have this. So this is a one column structure. So whatever you want to do here now, you want to add, what do you want to add? You want to add the color. Want to add this color, and we want to add this beautiful text. Okay, before we add this beautiful text, let's add the color, and we want to know the color code for this color. Okay, and we don't know how to, that is why we chose this color picker. Can you see this color picker? It has automatically detected the color, so you can see. Can you see this color? Okay, you can pick color from page. Let's pick color from page. So this is the color we want. Let's see, we want this color. Okay, so let's pick the color. Can you see? This is the color. So this is the code. Okay, this is the code of the color. So we copy this code. Okay, copy that code. We come here. So this code, if you want to put it, now you have to stretch this section so that it will be stretched, and the content width must be full width. Okay, must be full width. Now you click on this section here. Okay, sorry about it. Click on this section here, and you click on advanced. Okay, so you click on style. So you click on style. Once you click on style, you click on background. Okay, can you see background? So background type, do you have image or color? You have, click on classic, and we need color. So we need the color. So if you pick red, you see that it has turned to red, but you don't need red. You just paste that color code, Ctrl V. So can you see? This is the color code. Good. So that is the color code. If you can see here, can you see this is the color code? This is the color. So can you see the color? So that is it. Now you want to space this. You can see that this space has about 50 pixels or 50 pixels down. So you want to give it a space. Okay, how do you do that in Elementor? So once you come here, you come to advanced. Okay, we are still on this. You click on this edit section here, please. You click on this edit section here. So once you come there, you go to padding. You see padding. So if you choose 5, everything will pad. Okay, but we don't want everything to pad. Okay, we want only the upper and the lower part to be padded. So you have to delink this. You have to off this link, because this link, it means aspect ratio. It means everything, whatever it applies here, we apply throughout this column. So now this top section, I can just write 70. Let's see 70, and bottom, let me write 70. okay, it's still not okay, because this one is still wide. So we are going to increase it to, let's say 150. 150. Let me increase this one to 150 also. 150. So let's leave it like that first. Let's add our text to it so we know where to go from here. Okay, now the next thing is for us to add this text. So you can just click on this, copy this section. Okay, copy this section, and we come here. So this is this, you can see that the section is starting from like the middle. Okay, so we are going to start like the middle here. So what do they add here? You are going to add a text, can you see it's a box, it's a like text box. So here, so if you want to, go to the main drag and drop builder element, you click on this box here. So to go over to this section. So what you need is the heading section. Okay, you copy this heading section. Okay, you put it here, you make sure it goes inside. I told you it's a drag and drop, so it's telling you to edit text. Okay, add your heading text here. So whatever you have copied here, just copy it here, Ctrl V. And what color do they? This is a white color, so we are going to give it a white color also. So before you do that, you can align this set to center, and we go to anything styling, color and everything. You go to style in Elementor. Anything you want to do about color, typography, text, you go to styling section, and the color here should be white. You choose white. So can you see is white, and the typography, so I normally use, you can choose Roboto, you can choose Lato, you can choose Montserrat. So I think, let me see, Roboto. I think I love Roboto. I love Roboto. Then this size, let's get this size. Can you see this size is somehow large? So let's give it a large size like this. Large size. Okay, I think is okay like this. Is okay, school. Large size. We build traffic leads, sales. Now, the next thing for us is to add this line. This is the divider. This is a divider. Okay. So how do you add a divider? So in the same vein, now whenever you do your site, you have to check the mobile version of it. You go to responsive mode, go to mobile. So this is how it will look like on mobile. Okay, this is how it will look like on mobile. Okay, we build traffic leads and sales, period. Okay, so this is how it will look like on mobile device. Okay. Now you can see that in this aspect now, there is little space up, okay, and our own there is much space. So you can do that. You go to the edit section again. Okay, we want to, this is the top. Okay, we want to maybe decrease the top to my 70. Can you see? So there is a little space up and the space down. Can you see? So we have achieved this now. Now the next one is the divider. So you go to, and make sure you always update your work so that you don't lose anything once anything goes wrong. You click on update. Okay. Now in the same vein, I told you, if you want to go back to the element section, so you go back, and the next one is divider. Can you see this divider? So you drag this divider and you place it right below this content. Okay. So can you see, you place it, you can see their divider is like orange color. So let's pick this color. Let's pick this color code. So in the same vein, we go here, pick from color page. So we are going to pick this color. Sorry, we're going to pick this color. Pick from color page. So I want to pick this color. So can you see this color? I'm picking that color code. So I'm going to copy this color code. Copy this color code and go here. So this this solid, the style is solid, fine. Okay, you can do solid. Then the width is, let's say, let's reduce the width of this. Okay, now let's go to styling. Okay, styling, I told you anything you do in styling, then color. So we are going to put this color code that we have copied. So that is the color code we have copied. This is it. So we are going to put on the weight. Okay, this is the weight of the, where is it? Weight of the divider. Let's see. So weight of the divider. So let's see the weight. So let's see the weight here. So I think, let's see, okay, somehow big. So let's reduce it a little. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Okay, it's okay. Then now let's go to the content, and you can put this as center, and we reduce the width of this. Okay, reduce the width. Okay, let's reduce the width a little bit. Okay, can you see? It's perfect now. Okay, it's good. Okay, we can. Okay, yeah, it's width. Let's. I think the width is okay. Like this is okay. So let's reduce it a little bit. Okay, and let's increase the weight. Okay, this is the weight. Let's increase it. Awesome. So we can see it's the same thing now. Now the next thing for us is this text. Okay, is this text. We are going to copy this text. Okay, you can copy this text. Copy is white, so not somewhat white, off white. So the next thing I told you to go to the content, to go back to this box. Now we are not going to choose heading, because the reason why we are not going to choose heading is that this is a subheading, this is a text. Okay, this is a text format. Okay, it's not really bold, you don't really need a bold one. So just click on put on this text editor, drag it under this divider. You can see that it's under this divider here. Okay, it's under this divider, and you change this color to, sorry, you copy this, Ctrl V. Is it centered? So let's see if it's centered. Yes, it is centered. I think so, it is centered. So now you go, and don't do any styling here. Don't do any styling here. Whatever you want to do, you do it here. Okay, this is styling. Then this is the alignment should be centered. Then the color should be white. So the color should be white. So can you see? You can even do an off-white, because it is like off-white here. Can you see? So if you can see, it's like off-white. So we got the exact thing. So it's like off-white there. So it's okay like this. So you save your work. Then the next thing is the button. Okay, is the button here. Get in touch. Okay, get in touch. Still the same color code with this. Let's get the color code for it. So if you want to get it, you see here, right here, the color code has changed. If I do this, can you see? So I want to pick this. Okay, so can you see I'm picking this? So I will just click on it, so it will pick the color code for me, and this is the color code. So I'm going to pick this color, Ctrl C. So I'm going to pick that color. I'm going to go to the button section. We need the button here. So the button is right at, it's centered. So what you now do is you go back to this option, also the element option. You choose button, this button. So button, you have to drop it here. You drop the button here, and the button says click here, and they say get in touch. So we are going to change it to get in touch. This is where you can customize the button. Instead of click here, get in touch. Okay, get in touch. Alignment should be centered. Okay, then the size is small, is okay. Then the styling, the color of the button. Okay, the text color should be white. I think so. The text color is white, and the button background is the background color. Okay. So let's copy the text code. So can you see this is the code? Can you see get in touch? So I think it's somehow big, so you can enlarge it. So you go to the button typography. So you can just increase this size a little bit. Yeah, good. So I think it's awesome like this. It's awesome. It's awesome. Now I think they have a radius here. Can you see this radius, this edges? Okay, you can do that also to your own. So to do that, okay, you can what is it? So I think let's see this. So you can go to what is it? Yeah, borders. Okay, borders, and go to borders. Okay, so our borders should be border type, maybe, okay, let's see, border radius. Okay, border radius. So let's see. So can you see it has changed? So can you see it has changed a little? So border type, let's see solid. So border width, let's see this. Okay. Now border color, border radius, let's see this 25. So I think it has curved a little. Okay, it has curved a little bit with theirs here. So can you see? Now get in touch. Now you can now link if you want to link this. I think this get in touch, it has linked to their contact us page. Okay, now you can link it also to our contact page. So to link, you don't need to select yourself. Just click on the button section again. Okay, you go to the content. Okay, and in the this is the link section. Okay, you just cancel it because we have created the page contact us page. Okay, you just type contact. Okay, it will pop up the contact page, so it will link automatically. Can you see? So it means you are linking this to the contact us page. You don't need to be typing. So this thing has been linked straight to the contact page. Click on update. Now the next thing for us to do is this design. Okay, I will try and make this design in Elementor, but it might be different in so in Elementor it might be different, you know, the design might be different, but I'm going to show you how this thing is done in Elementor. Okay, now what you need to do is go to the Elementor page. Can you see we have achieved the same length of this? Can you see the same length? Now what you need to do is you go to the section because we want to edit the whole of this section. So this is the section that carries the whole of this section. Just click on edit section, and you go to style. Okay, you go to style. So once you go to style, you click on shape divider. So once you click on shape divider, because it is in the bottom, so we have the bottom like it's like a wave. Okay, it's like a wave. So we are going to choose bottom. Okay, now type, let's see wave. So can you see this? So now let's see if it's the same thing. Okay, wave. I think wave, the wave pattern is different. Let's see, let's choose another wave pattern, wave brush. Wow, I think this is similar to it. I don't know. Now let's choose another wave pattern. No, this one is out of it. Now let's see. I think the wave is the perfect option for. Let's see curve. No, curve is not okay for it. It is wave brush. I think it's wave brush. Now we can just do something here. Let's adjust the width. Height. Okay, I think it's height. Let's adjust the. I think it's similar because the person is using Elementor, so the design might be different. Okay, the design might be different, but at least we are getting similar thing here. Let's choose wave here. Okay, you can invert, you can flip. Let's flip. You can invert, so you can do anything to it. Okay, let's see. So if you love this, you can just put this like this. Okay, so at least we are achieved at least what this person has achieved here. Okay, so because if I were to be using Thrive to build this, I would have achieved this better. So now we just click on save changes, and the next thing we are done with this section. So you can decide to give your design a different design, so it depends on you. So what we need to do here is this aspect. This aspect has a text, an heading, a subheading, and a divider. So what we are going to do now is go to the section also, click add new section, click this section again. You are going to another section, and this same vein you are going to stretch it. Make sure you make it full width, and this section is what? Heading and the subheading. So we are going to click on, go to our element section again. This heading section, you drop it inside. Now this is our text here, because we need a bold one. You can just copy this text, which is black, copy. Now I'm not going to be using heading for this. The reason is that in heading you cannot give a text a different color like this. Now this one is somehow, so this one is light here, this one is bold. So if you use heading here, so you won't have the ability to separate a text, a bold text from the header. So I'm in this, I'm going to delete it. Then if you want to delete any element in the Elementor, you right click on that element and you delete. Okay, you right click on it and you delete, it's gone. So I'm going to add this text, this word this person, this site developer added. So I'm going to add this text editor. So I'm going to copy, Ctrl A, Ctrl V. So can you see? So can you see it's looking fine now? So I'm going to go to styling. I'm going to go to center. Okay, that is good. So I think I'll give it I'll give it some size. So I'll give it a size now. So I'm going to go to style. I told you anything you want to do in Elementor, maybe you want to style, you want to color, you want to do anything is under style. So under style, you go to typography. Under typography, you see the size icon here. Just click on it and let's see. Let's see. Style, size. Let's see the size. Why is it not moving? Okay. Now let's see this color, black. If I choose red, let's see. It's not changing. Black. Okay, let's do something. Okay. Now this is what we do here. Okay. Now we go to style. Also we go to style typography. Let's reset this back to default typography. Let's see. Supposed to change. Don't know. Let me update this first. Okay, now let me choose left here. Okay, it's going, it's left, center, right. Excuse me. Now typography, my size, because so it's supposed to change line height. Maybe it's my network. Let me update it first. Let me see it on mobile and let's see how it is on mobile. So how can we help you? I think it's good. It's good like this. Okay, it's good like this. Okay, don't mind this one. It will go away. Okay, but you don't need this. Okay, so once you visit on the main website, it will vamose. Okay, so you don't need to be worried about that icon there. Desktop. Now let's get in touch. Let me do something about this button. Okay, I think it's okay. Style button. Okay, it's okay. And let's continue with our tutorial. And where do we stop? Okay, and done for you email marketing that get results. Let's copy that also. Oh, let me close this. Oh, have I closed it? Okay. Now you click on this element also. You drag this text editor underneath this. Okay. So you delete this and you paste this done for you. Is it white color? I think is close this. I think is a black color. So and it's centralized. So we are going to go to our style. Go to style center. So it's good. So you can give it color. I think it's black. So black. So typography. So I think. So this one is increasing. I don't know why that one is not increasing. So done for you marketing service that get results. So you have done that here. Okay, done for you that get results. And the next one is this divider. Okay, and also if you need this kind of divider, okay, you don't need to redo. Okay, you can just copy this. Okay, you can just copy this and come here. Okay, and come here and paste. Okay. So come here. Okay, now let me do this. Okay, let me just delete this. Okay, let me delete this. Now I'm going to put in a new divider here. So let me just do it for you guys. Okay, let me do that. I'm going to teach one thing. So let me just copy this. Copy this. I'll paste it here. I'll paste it here. So can you see that the difference between this and this is much? So if you see this, it's very close. Here and here is close. You can see this and this is much. So what you need to do is you click on this aspect here. Okay, you click on this text aspect. Now you come to, I think, the content or something, style. I think it's columns. Let's see something. Okay, okay, style. You go to style, column gaps. Let's see. I think it's, let me see this. Let me edit this text editor. So you click on this and you go to the content. I think you see the space. Can you see the space underneath here? So you can just delete it. Okay, you can see the space. So that is the space. So if you can see this, so it's closed now. It's closed. So can you see it's closed now? So you can also do this. Okay, let's see this. Sorry, excuse me. Now you can go to the style section. So I don't want to miss anything on this. That's why I'm taking my time, okay, to do this for you guys. So you can go to the what we call sizing. So you can resize this. Okay, you can resize this. So can you see I've resized this? So it is what, it is okay now. Okay, can you see it is okay? So the size is okay. Now you need to say update this. Okay, you need to update it. And the next one is we are moving on to the next stage, and you can see that this is 3 columns. We have 3, 1, 2, 3. We have the icon, we have the button here, and this button you can see once I hover on it, it changes to blue. Okay, and this one too, it changes to blue, and you can see there are like three columns, like 6 rows. Okay, that is 3 columns, 2 rows. Okay, 3 columns, 2 rows. So we are going to do something like this. Okay, now the most challenging part is that this icon, I might not get this icon because of the image, but I'm going to do one thing. Okay, that I'm going to teach you. Okay, but it's just temporary. We are going to do that on so, but first thing first is let's go to this side. There's 1, 2, we need 3 columns. Okay, so we go to this our website, our WordPress. You click on this plus icon, we choose 3 columns. Okay, we choose 3 columns here. We choose 3 columns here, and let me open this. I want to download this image, all these icons. I'm going to open this, copy. We are going to use Mozilla Firefox. So we are going to use Mozilla Firefox to do that. Okay, Ctrl V. So we are going to use Mozilla Firefox. I'll teach you how to do that. You can screenshot from Mozilla Firefox. I'm going to teach you how to do that. So once you get here, so you can see this Mozilla. So what you need to do is just right click on this. Okay, right click on this icon, click on take a screenshot. Okay, and just put your cursor here. Okay, and okay, click on download. Okay, so it has downloaded it. Okay, now click on this also, take a screenshot, put it on it. So it has downloaded it also. So I can increase this. Okay, I can increase this. So I'm just taking like just for tutorial purposes. So I've downloaded that also. Now this one to take a screenshot. Okay, take a screenshot, download. So this one to take a screenshot, download. this one, take a screenshot, put it here, download. You can use Mozilla Firefox for this, okay? So it has the feature, take a screenshot, download. That is good. So we have downloaded the 6 icons that we need for this to work. Okay, so we minimize it, we go back to our website that we are designing. So we click on the Elementor, and we need the icon box. Make sure you stretch this, don't forget, whenever you choose the section, you stretch it. Okay, now we need icon box. So you go back to the element section here, you type in icon. So this icon box, I think this icon box, this icon box, you need the icon box. So you can see this icon box, you can see that it represents this, and we're going to add our button here. So we need to add another element here, which is button. So I'm going to add it just down here. So this one we are going to centralize. Center. So can you see it's looking perfectly like this? Okay, we are going to add content here. Okay, it's looking perfectly like this. Now you don't need to redo this. What you need to do is, after creating a design for this one, you just copy. Okay, just copy. Let's finish the design of this first. So we are going to change this icon to our own. Okay, I think let's use our own icon. Okay, let's use our own. Let me just teach you how to get icon here. This is search. This is a search icon. Okay, this is a search icon. So we are going to type on search. This is a search icon. So search. Let's see this. Okay, just like this, like map. Let's see. I think it's like map. Okay, I think this is it. I think it's something like this. So can you see? It's something like that. So it's map. So we're going to choose this. Click on insert. So and the color is what? The color, you need the color to be orange. Okay, this orange. Okay, now let's pick the color. Let's pick color from here. So we need this color. This is the color here. You see, you pick the color code, which is orange. You go back. This is the icon. Okay, we set the icon color. So this icon, the primary color, we set it. Okay, we change it. So can you see? So that is the icon color, and you can decide to increase the size. I think we increase the size. So and okay, content and view is stacked. Okay, yes, stacked. Now because this is round, you see it is round here, so you need to pick stacked. If you pick framed, so it will be like this. So you need to pick stacked so that it will be like this. So you can see something like this. Okay, now shape, you can pick square. You can pick, if you pick square, it won't be good, it won't look like what we need. Okay, so you can do different things you need to do. You can choose border. You can choose border. You need border. So you can choose border. Though I don't like border, so let me just revert this. Then let me just go to contents. Just tagged. Sorry, defaults. Tagged. So I think I've done something here. So border, let me just delete this. So you can rotate the stuff if you like. So let's see this. I think, let's see. So now I've gotten back my shape. So you can click on updates. Okay, now we need this header. So if you can see this, it is called search engine optimization here. You copy this. Okay, you go back to this settings here. So contents, this is heading, this is it. You paste it as search engine optimization, and let's change this text also. This text, are you interested in this and that? So Ctrl C, and you put in this Ctrl V. So can you see it's becoming real? So can you see it is, this one is black, this is bold black. So we can go to our styling. I told you anything you want to do is styling. Okay, so you can do style, and icon, this is the icon styling. Okay, and this is the content styling. The content styling, we go, and this is the title, and we choose color to be black. Okay, so can you see it is now black? So the rest is looking good. Now the next thing is the learn more button. Okay, sorry, the learn more button, and this is the click here, and you can customize this to be learn more. Okay, so instead of click here, you choose, is it capital letter or small letter? It is capital letter. So you click on so to be learn more. So that's okay for us. Now we need to do the hover color, and you know, can you see it is a transparent background? Can you see this now? It is a transparent background. So let me just, and you don't need this background, transparent background. So how do you achieve this? Okay, how do you achieve this? It is transparent, and I think this is a blue color. So let me choose the color picker. Let's see color picker. So can you see this color? Let's see this color. So you can see this right side here. Let's see this color over. Yeah, good. So we need this color. That is the color we need. So that is the color. Copy this. Okay, now we go back to our Elementor. We need that color for our button. So learn more. So now you can link this to any page. If you have because they have a page of search engine optimization. Let's say we want to link this to an about us page. Okay, just click on about for the button. So click on this about button, and this text. Okay, this text, you go to the styling. You go to the styling. This is the text color. So we put in the code. Can you see there's the code? That's the code. Okay, now you can see that it is a transparent, so we don't have any background. It is a transparent background. Okay, so we can achieve this by going to the background color. Okay, so you can see this, you can just shift this opacity. This opacity, you can just shift this. So can you see you have achieved that? So you can shift this. So it has been transparent. Now we need the over color. This is the over color. So the over color here is what, when we over, it has blue color. Okay, it has blue color. So we are going to put in where our text color is. The over color text color is what? Is white. So we are going to put white as over color and background as blue. Now the over color, the text color for over color is white. Okay, it's white. Can you see it's white now? Now then the background color should be blue. So I'm going to paste in this code that we have gotten. So can you see? Good. Now let's see this. Good. So can you see? Now what is different is the typography of this, now, but we have achieved the same thing. Okay, so once that is achieved, you update it. Like I told you, you don't need to redo. So once you redo for one, you can just copy. You click on this, you click on copy, you come here, click on paste. Okay, then click on this also, click on paste. And also for this button, click on copy. For this button, click on paste here. Also for this one, click on paste. Good. So can you see we have achieved the same result? Now what we need to change is just our icon and our text. So what you need to do is this icon color is just like a map, also a direction. So let's see if we can achieve this here. I think, okay, so let's see if we can achieve this icon library. So let's see, I think this is it. Okay, let's see. If you cannot achieve the icon, you have to choose another one. Let's see, direction. Okay, map. Okay, let's choose this. Insert. So let's choose this. So let's choose this. So this is just a preamble, just a tutorial purpose, okay? And this also you can just choose, where is it? This is a video, paid advertising. So we are going to search video here. So click on the icon library, click on video. Okay, I think this is it. So click on insert. Okay, so I think we got this one right. Got this one right. Okay, that's it, guys. Now I'm going to change this this text. Is social media marketing. Control C, and here also social media. Control V. So because we have styled it, so we don't need to be styling it again. So I'm going to click on this aspect also. Control C. I'll go back to my Elementor and I'll paste this. Control V. So can you see this? So I'll achieve more of what you want to do. So now for this also to the same vein, so we are going to click on paid advertising. Okay, paid advertising. Control C. You click on this also, paid advertising here. Control A, Control V. So we are going to paste this text here. Control C, and we are going to paste this text here. Control V. So all is looking good now. Okay, all is looking good and fine. Update now. I won't be able to do any of this. Also, I'll just copy, the way you have done this. Okay, we are just going to copy this. So if I want to copy the whole of this column, okay, what you need to do is this section. This section carries the whole of this column. You just right click here. You click on duplicate. Okay, click on duplicate, and so can you see? So it duplicates. Okay, so can you see? It duplicates, updates. So it has duplicated. So you just need to change all these things. Okay, so I don't need to be explaining. I've explained that earlier. Then this also, I think you know this. This is two columns. Okay, two columns. Two columns. Now these two columns, I'll be showing you what you can achieve. These two columns are editable. Okay, let me show you this and I will show you this too. Now what you need to do is another section again. So you add in this section. I won't be adding this column, two column now. I'll be adding this section. Okay, I'll be adding a section now. I'm going to stretch this page. I'm going to put it as full width. Now this is what they use here. Okay, you can see this, that this one is somewhat smaller and this one is somewhat larger here. The column here is small and the column here is large. So what you are going to do is you are going to pick this element called inner section. Pick this inner section and drop it here to achieve two columns for you. So can you see? And you can now shift this like this. Okay, can you see? You can shift this, and you can see this one has small space, this one has large space. So and we can just do this as a content. Okay, control C. So we can just make it like this. So you can drop content here. Okay, so we click on text editor, you drop content here. Okay, so you drop the content here, that is it. So there is the content. So it is centralized, so you have to centralize it. I told you go to styling if you want to do anything. So click on center. So that is also it. So you copy this also. You copy this is a text also. Control C. You copy it also. Now you also drop the same text. Go to the text editor. You drop it in the middle. Okay, so by now you should have understood all these things. Control V. So I think it's centralized also. Yes, I think it's centralized. So you can centralize also by going to styling and you centralize it. You can pick a color to be black. Okay, so which is okay like this. And the next one is the button. Learn about us. So I'll just pull it. I won't customize that. Okay. Button, where is the button, yeah. So I'll just do do this. Okay, That is it. So you can do this on your own. It's an assignment for you. So you can do this on your own. Then this also, can you see this here? So it's a video. Okay, so we are adding a video. So let's see how we can do that if Elementor has this feature. So here we are going to put in a video. Let me go to a YouTube channel, maybe my YouTube channel, and pick a video from there. So you go to youtube.com. Okay, I'm going to go to my switch account. So I'm going to pick a video in my YouTube channel. Okay, let me go to my channel. Let me go to my channel. So now this is my channel. Let me pick a video. Let me pick a video on it. So let me pick this. So I can just copy this aspect. Okay, you can copy the link here. Okay, you can just copy the link here. So once you copy that video, so you go to our Elementor. So you drag this video element, you drag this video element to it here, and so you are going to change this link. Okay, so change this link to this YouTube link, Ctrl V. Okay, so you change that link to our own. So that is good. Now let's see if you can achieve this, if Elementor really has this kind of computer displaying this this video. Now let's see. So let's go to video options. Now suggested. Okay, let's see something. Let's see styling. So video, let's see advanced. Let's see borders. I don't think Elementor really has it, but they have it for image. Okay, they have it for image. Okay, let's see YouTube. Let's see this. No, okay, this one is not really. So suggested videos, any video, no image overlay. Let's see image overlay. Okay, let's see if we can overlay this. Choose image. So let's experiment something. Okay, let's experiment something. Let's see if you can overlay. Let's go to Google and just type maybe laptop. Okay, desktop computer. Okay, let's experiment something. I don't think Elementor really has it. Let's see images. So let's see if we can have something to showcase. I don't really think they really have it, so maybe we should just, but let me just show you the features in the image section. So if it were to be image, let me see this. Let's see this. No, this is an overlay. So image size. So this is not really this is not what I'm looking for here. This is not what I'm really looking for. Okay, so this is not what I'm really looking for. So they don't have the, but if there to be images, okay, this is what you do. So if there to be image, okay, you drop the, let's say I'm dropping the image here. Let me say I'm dropping the image here. I think style, so image border type, and let's see, image border type. So maybe let's see this. Okay, let me see content. Um, okay, I don't think Elementor really has these functionalities, but let's continue our training and okay, let's continue. So I'm going to go over this border. I'm going to go over this again. So I don't think they really have this functionality. I think it is in Thrive. Okay, I think it's in Thrive. So let's go over it. So let's skip this aspect. So the next thing is this. So I don't want to go over this again because we really know how to do this. So I'll just go over this one. Okay, I think we know how to do this one also. Now I don't want this video to be too lengthy. Okay, so let me just do this and we call it I do other things. Okay, now the next section here. So we have a big hero section like this. So we are going to go to this plus icon, add the section, then make sure it's full width, content full width. Then we have welcome to this is copy. So I think this is a text editor. So we go through what is this? So text editor. So click on we start the text editor. So you copy this link, you paste it there. So you go to style. So you make it center. So that is it for that. I think it is white background. You cannot use white background now. Now let's work on this first. Let's work on this. Ctrl C and the text also here. Text editor here. So Ctrl A, Ctrl V, and style. We are going to go to center. So and the color is somehow white also. Now we need this color. Okay, how can you achieve this color? And for me to do that, there's one thing I will give you one gist. Like if you don't want to use this color, if you want to use all the same, I'm going to go to this Firefox. So Firefox will do that for me. I'm going to get the exact shape of what they have used here. Okay, now what you now do is just right click on the page info. Okay, once you click on this page info, you see all the backgrounds they have used in this website. So can you see this? They have used backgrounds. So you see this icon. Let's see, icon background. You see this background. This is the blue background that we are using. So this is the let's see this background. This is the background. Can you see this is the background that we are looking for? So can you see this is the background we are looking for? So let's see another image. Let's see icon, background, background. So I think this is the background we are looking for. Image. This is the background we are looking for. So what you need to do is just click on save as. Okay, save as maybe BG. So let's save as BG. Okay, click on downloads. So you have saved it. Okay, so if you click on, let's see this, let's open it. So can you see this background? Okay, let's see. Now I'm going to teach you how to use this. Okay, now we go back to our Elementor. Okay, so we click on this edit section. Okay, edit section. So once you click on this edit section, you click on style. I click on background type. So in this aspect, instead of color, you choose image. So we are going to upload our image, upload files. I think it is in download section. This is it. So we upload our file. Click on insert. So I think this is the color something. How you color. Now what we need to do, it's not looking fine. It's fine, we know, I know that. Now we need to space it. So I think we give it 70 or 100 down. So in the same vein, now we go to our advanced section here. So in the padding, on click this, we put on 70 here, maybe 100 button. Okay. So can you see it's looking, oh wow, it's too It's too big. Oh, okay, let me. Oh, sorry, I choose 1000. Sorry, 100. Okay, I think it's okay now. Now, what I need to do is just change this color to white. Okay, go to the color section, pick white. Sorry, text editor. Clear. Let me clear it first. Text editor, content. Okay, that is it. Want to become our okay. Text editor, color white. It should be white. White. Let me clear this. Okay, I think the problem is from this place here. So Control A. So we can pick, let's say, white. So can you see? So you can pick white here because we have copied it. That is why. So if we have done it on our own, we will have gotten that. So it is white. It's okay. Then this one too is white. Let's see this aspect also. Content. So this one too is white. So you can just give it the white color here. So white. So which is okay. Which is awesome. Now let's see if we can achieve these results. Now the same vein, you click on this edit section. Oh, edit section. So you click on style. You click on let's see, shape divider, and this aspect I think it is top. Okay, it is top now. So we need top and we choose waves. So I think it's top, but you can choose waves brush like this. So we can increase the size. Okay, you can do so many things like this. So can you see? Now I'm just showing you. It might not. It's not the same. The pattern here for try is different from the pattern here for Elementor. Okay, so you can decide to flip. Okay, you can decide to do this. Okay, so whichever way. So what we want to do is just to achieve this result. Then the next thing is the let the work begin. The blue color here. So in the same vein, add this button. Where is the button here? So add it here. So let the work begin. So on the same vein, let's is in capital letter. So is in let the work begin in capital letter and it's a blue background. Okay, blue background. Let the work begin. So let's the work begin. So and you centralize it and let's choose the color for this. We need. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. Have I done? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Let me throw it back. Okay, I think let me throw it back here. Okay, now we need this color now. So we click on this rainbow, and this is the color. Okay, this is the color. So we pick this color here, copy, and we go here. So we change this color button. So we go to style. You can link this button to any place, maybe our client or any place. So this the text color should be white, the background color should copy this code. So that is it. Now that is how it works. Okay, and you can adjust this over color. I think this over color is somehow dark blue. Okay, dark blue over color, you can see. So when you over now, this one should be faint because this one should be faint. So this one is faint. The can you see is faint? When I over is dark. So I think this is the color. This is the color for the hover. So for this one, I'm going to make it typography button. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry. This color, I'm going to make it lighter. So can you see it has become lighter like this? Can you see it has become lighter? So I'm going to go over to the over section. Let me go to the styling. So over section. So the text color for it to be then the background color. Now the background color will be this. Okay, with this. Now if I over it, so can you see? Can you see? So we have achieved that. So we can update your records. Okay guys, we have spent so much time here. So now what we need to do is let's see how our website will look like. So let's view the complete site. Now it's looking awesome. Okay, so we can compare with this prototype. Okay, it's looking awesome. So can you see? So it's looking awesome, and we can adjust this. I'm going to teach you how to adjust this. Okay, you can see this space is now can you see the space here. Now let me quickly teach you how to adjust this space. Okay, now you go to our Elementor. So you go to our Elementor here, this space. Okay, so click on this edit section, click on advanced, and this is margin. So we are going to put a margin on top like 10. Okay, can you see? So let's put 30. So it's okay. So you update our records, and let me increase the size of this text. I think it should be increased. So let me increase the size of the text. Let me increase the size of the text. It's okay. Oh wow, it's okay like this. So let me just reduce it a little. It's okay, it's good. Now let me refresh this our preview page. Let's see. Now it's looking awesome. So can you see the same vein? So can you see? So can you see the same vein? So can you see? So that is it. So that is the way it looks like. So can you see you have designed a prototype of that website? So can you see you have designed a prototype of that website? So can you see? Now the next thing for us to do is just to edit our footer. Okay, so different thing. This footer powered by Astra. We want to put powered by maybe your website name and everything. So how do you do that? Okay, how do you do that? Okay, the way you do that is you go back to, so you have saved, you go back to our dashboard. Now the next thing for you to do is you go to appearance. Okay, click on customize. Okay, now we want to change the footer section of our website. Now we are customizing the theme template now. Now, so what you need to do is you go to the footer section here. You go to the footer section. You see footer bar. Okay. You see this copyright notice. Okay. So you can just scroll down. You see this copyright notice powered by. Can you see powered by Astra? So powered by. So you can just put your name powered by Naira Pens. Okay. So powered by Naira Pins. So we have done that. Okay, powered by Naira Pins, publish. And also, okay, so that is done for that. Now let me tell you about some widgets. Okay, now before I tell you about some widgets, let me quickly do something. So because I want to add some widgets here, because this site I don't think they have widgets. They have to have like some footer guidelines, to for people to navigate through their website and get engagement. Okay, now let me just quickly add some pages. Okay, I'm going to click add some like 4 pages or 5 pages. Now I've added some pages. Now what I need to do is you go to appearance. Okay, you go to appearance, you go to menus. So when you go to menu, okay, this services page, I want to add this search engine optimization, and this I want to add them to this menu. There should be a sub menu under services. Now, so you can just do that. If you want to make paid advertising a sub title, a sub page, so you just move it like this. Okay, move it like this. So it's a sub page. Can you see? It's a sub page. Sorry, it's a sub item. So you can see this sub item, sub item. So this one too will now be sub item. Sub item. Okay, so a sub item. So you can save menu. Okay. Now I'll now create another menu which is called maybe quick links. You normally see it on some websites, quick links, hot links or something like that. So I'm going to do that, create a new menu. So I'm going to give this one maybe quick links. Quick links. So create menu. So under this menu, I'm going to choose paid advertising, social advertisers, how to menu. So I'm not going to assign any menu, maybe footer menu. I'm not going to assign any menu here. Just leave it as such. Just leave it as such. We are going to do that in the widget section. So just follow me. So just click on save menu. Don't tick any of these, okay? This one we are going to be adding into the footer. Don't tick footer menu. Don't tick any of this. Then I'm going to create another menu, create a menu. I'm going to give it site links. Then I'm going to add home, about us, and everything. So this one now be maybe site links. Okay, so create a menu. So I'm going to add maybe contact us, services, our these services. Then I'm going to add to menu. So I'm going to add everything to menu. So that is then so click on save menu. Then once that is done, so we go to our appearance. Also we go to widgets. Okay, so anything you want to do on your website, you can do you can use widgets. And according to this team has 4 widgets here. This footer bar section, this footer bar section 2, this footer widget area 1. So I'm going to add this. So to add all these items to footer, so I'm going to click on navigation menu. Okay, I'm going to add it to footer widget area 1, add widget. So this navigation menu will be quick links. Can you see this one we have created? Quick links. So I'm going to give it as the name, quick links. Okay, so click on save. Then widget area 2, this is done. The widget area 2, also click on navigation menu. I'm going to give it site links. So add it. So this one will be site links. Okay, site links, site links. So if you have different pages on your website that you want people to navigate through, you can just put that here. Okay, let's click on done, and let's see our website and the way it looks like. Let's see. Open a new tab. Let's see how it's doing now. So can you see it's looking good? Oh, let's see. Okay, I think footer widgets, I think it should be footer bar. Let's change it to footer bar. Let's see, because let's see this one. Let's put this one here first. Let's see footer bar section 1. Let's see if this, let's refresh this. Okay, let's see our, okay, now can you see this is the quick links. Can you see this is the paid advertising, this is site links. So this footer widget area 3. So if you go to the widget area 1, can you see? So if you go to the footer widget area 3, you can add some other things, like let me say if you want to add let's say uh, an image of your website to this aspect. So you can add image, you can add image to footer widget area 3. Okay, image. So let's add image to footer widget area 3. So let's add image, maybe our site logo. So our site logo, let's add our site logo. Then link, so you can link to our website. So you can link back to our website like that. So we don't need to title this, so that is saved. Now let's refresh this. So let's refresh this, and can you see this Naira pin? So you can do all sorts of things. You can add another widget here, so it will look good. Can you see it's looking nice now? So guys, I think this is the end of this training on how to design a professional business website. And one more thing, no, we need to do the about us, the contact us page. Fine. Now in the next video section, I'll be walking through how to do the about us and the contact us page. I don't want this video. Can you see these services now? It's showing like this. So just like this website is showing the services. So can you see? So these are our own tool we're showing. So can you see? Now I don't want this video to be too lengthy, so I just want to cut it, so that I'm going to give you this about us pages and how to add the contact form, the contact us page, and some other things, guys. So in the next video I'll be showing you that. Don't miss this video for any reason. I want you guys to implement every step of the video, because I want you guys to succeed, and I want you to be a professional web designer, because you learn this thing once and you earn a lifetime income. So I want you to take full advantage of this, and you will be sure you took a wise decision. Thank you once again. My name is Amir Delusion.